different places, different planets.
I'm so nervous. Good morning. So today I'll be doing a quick run through of my Honda Integra Type S. But first, here's a quick rundown on the Integras that are sold here on the Australian market. So first off, we have the base model, then we have a luxury model, then we have the Type S, and the Type R. So my DC5 Type S is a 2006 model, which is the last year that Honda came out with the Integras. And you can see here, I've got it in the color Pearl White. Now, I've had this car for about 4 years now, but previous to that, I did have a DC5 Type R until that one got rear-ended on the highway at night by a man who forgot to wear his glasses. So one thing different about the Type S compared to the Type R is from factory, it comes with a sunroof. Some of the exterior modifications that I've done to my car is the Type R wing as well as the A-spec style boot lip. So now let's have a look at the inside of my car. Inside, you will find a lot of good old Honda plastic. Currently, it's still got all the original leather interior from the seats to the door cards. You can also see that I have the Type R floor mats, which will be matching with my red Recaros. I will be doing an install video of that here on my channel, so keep an eye out for that. The Type S has a 6-speed manual transmission, and I've made my own shift boot topped with the lightweight J's Racing shift knob. You can see that I've also upgraded the head unit, and I have a big subwoofer in the back left by the previous owner for those sick tunes. So my suspension and wheels, I am currently on the Blitz coilovers with a hard race camber kit. Now the Blitz coilovers I find are pretty comfortable. I have them on the softest setting. Now you can see that I've got the work Kawamis in 17x9 plus 28 with the work wheel lug nuts as well to match, and Michelin Pilot Sport 4s for a good street drive. Let me walk around and show you what is under the hood. As you can see, my engine is pretty much stock aside from a few bolt-ons. Now the DC5 Type S does run the K20Z1 engine, which makes about 154 kilowatts or 210 horsepowers, which is 10 horsepowers faster than the Type R. But do keep in mind that the Type S is heavier with the sunroof and does not have LSD. One of the only modifications that I've really done to the engine is I have a Group M intake, and I have the Integra intake pipe. Hold on. Do you hear that? Sounds like a Fujitsubo Powergetter. The Fujitsubo Powergetter is a good medium ground for an exhaust. I find that it's not too loud, but it's also not too quiet, and you can really hear the crossover of VTEC when it does happen. Now you may have noticed something different about my car, and that's because I had to film this video over 2 different days. The first day I ran out of time, and then I did my Recaro seat install, which I will be making a video on here on this channel, so keep an eye out for that. So we're here now, and let's talk about how the car drives. So I've owned Honda Integras for 5 years now, including my DC5R, and what I find is that the DC5 is such a reliable street car. It is very comfortable to drive. The clutch is very lightweight from factory, so if I'm stuck in traffic like I am now, you don't have to worry about your legs hurting, and the coilovers are quite soft, so even on the rough roads that we have in Sydney, it's a very easy drive. I think it's perfect for new owners who want to get into the JDM scene, especially P-platers in New South Wales. I'm gonna try give it here a little bit. I don't actually have my camera mounted at the moment. You guys are on a tripod, just sitting on the floor, so it might look a little bit overdramatic. Talking about VTEC kicks in my DC5 at 6.5 to 6.7k RPMs, and the red line is at 8k RPMs. So it does rev very, very high, which makes it so fun, especially on the bends, because this car is a front wheel drive. The issue with being a front wheel drive though is the turning circle is awful. I find that I have to reverse quite a lot, so like a 3-point turn can turn into like a 5-point turn. Like I said, it's very, very fun to drive, especially when you hear that VTEC kick in. Woo! That was a really quick run through of my Honda Integra DC5 Type S. This is the first iteration of my car as shown here on my channel, and there will be more modifications along the way, so stay tuned for that. But until next time, feel free to watch my first video uploaded here on my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.
Can we trust the stars above to let us know how to grow?